see Lindelof videos, find the equation of an absolute value function given some information. So this is what we have. We're given that the general form of this thing that we're seeing up here is f of x is equal to a times the absolute value of x minus h. So this is kind of how I'm going to do this. I'm going to take into consideration a couple things. I know that a is positive because this thing is shaped face up. So that's something I know already. The other thing that we can feel safe about is this. It's the fact that there's this symmetry here, and the slope of this part of it and the slope of this are exactly the opposite. So what I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to look at this thing this way. I'm going to say that what I know for a fact is that this is the point B0, assuming that this is the x-axis, and I'm declaring that it is. So what I'm going to say is that A is equal to the opposite, right, of 0 minus 1 over h minus 2, right? Because this is the point B0, sorry, H0. What do I call this? H0. H0. Is that all right? So from here, I'm just going to press on and say, well, that's equal to the other, this is the opposite. So I said that this yellow curve here and this pink one here have the opposite slope. So here's my opposite sign right here. And the slope of the other side is 3 minus 0. I'm just using slope form here. 3 minus 0 over 10 minus h, isn't it? So what I'm trying to do first is I'm trying to solve for this h value, because if I can get that, I have the whole thing put away, I think. So all I'm going to do is cross multiply here. One thing I am going to do is this positive, this negative, and this negative. I'm going to take this to the top and just put this like this. So when I cross multiply, I'm going to get 3 times h is 3h, 3 times negative 2 is negative 6, and 1 times this is 10 minus h. So hopefully you're okay with that. I'm going to solve for this h value here. So when I solve for h, I'm going to move this h to the left and this 6 to the right, and I'm going to get 4 h's are equal to 16. Divide both sides by 4 and get h is equal to 4. So look, h is equal to 4 here, so I just drop this 4 in right there. Yeah? Now I have this. I'm going to take one of my 2 points, and it doesn't matter which one I take. I'm going to take the point 2, 1, I guess. 2, 1. So I'm going to take my f of x is equal to a times x minus 4. You can see this now. And I'm going to plug in this point. So I have this point 1. So x is 1. So there's that 1. It says when x is 1. I'm sorry. Did I mess that up? I sure did. When x is 2, y is 1. I almost screwed that up, sorry. Is 1. Then I'm just going to solve, right? I'll get 2 minus 4. This is absolute value, right? This is absolute value here. So 2 minus 4 is negative 2. The absolute value of negative 2 is 2. So 2a is equal to 1. So a is equal to 1/2. From there, I'm just going to go back and build the whole thing. It says that f of x is equal to a. Well, a is 1/2 times the absolute value of x minus h. We figured out that h is negative 4, or it's 4 there. And there's our equation. All right? So not super hard. It's a little bit meticulous. It's a little bit of a pain in the neck, but definitely doable. Thanks for watching. Any questions or comments, let me know. Thanks.